There can only be one winner, and you're looking at him. Let's go.
YouTube, new box review. This is the final box before the KC Cup. That means it has to be good. It has to change the meta. We can't have the same meta as the last KC Cup. Let's do it. So this is going to be a bunch of videos, and you're going to see a replay of a few of the deck lists first. Then I'm going to explain it. Let me know what you think in the comments, if you like this type of review or not. If you want to see the full in-depth review, you just have to go to my Twitch channel. I think Gia might be uploading it on the second YouTube channel, so check it out. Thank you. Let's watch the replay, and we will discuss afterward. Let's see. Yeet. So we're gonna have Earn Knight gonna do their normal thing. Earn Knight's gonna special summon Wall. This is a standard opener for Kokab Miru, which is still a top tier 1 deck. How does our deck do against it? All right. Protected from Diamond. Pretty cool. Now, we're going to normal summon Deskbot number 3. Deskbot number 3 on summon. Special summon a Deskbot from the deck. All right, let's do it. This one's crazy. It's got a lot of text. Too much for you to even read. Basically, during the damage step, I could send a Deskbot from the deck to the graveyard and I gain a bunch of attack. Don't worry, this is just the review of the replay. We're gonna go in depth afterward. I'm just trying to wow you right now, all right? Machine Duplication is great. You target any of your Deskbots and you get to summon more from the deck. Obviously, you wanted to negate that. Now, what's great about Limit Reverse is all of your Deskbots are less than 1,000 attack, so it's literally an extra powerful rebirth. Okay, we need to keep this nice and slow. I'm attacking with my 500 attack monster. What's gonna happen? Now I'm 15. I'm 1500 attack. What else am I gonna do? That's from his effect. His effect during the damage step, I could boost up any of my Deskbots to plus 500 per Deskbot on the field, so he gained 1,000. Now he's activating his effect. What is it? Ooh, it's so quick. He got to 3,000. 3,000 attack by sending a level 3 Deskbot from the deck to the graveyard during damage calculation. By the way, you cannot mirror wall this effect until you, once you see what I sent to the graveyard, you cannot mirror wall. So that was 3,000 to the face. All right. What do? All right, Earn Knight, we have no relevant back row to stop that. You got Sandman to stop my back row, perfect. He's got Maximus. Now, as a regular Maximus Earn Knight player, you'd probably be trying to go for my back row. Let's do it. Pops our Limit Reverse. Okay, whatever. Swings in with Earn Knight. Now, I'm going to flip up Powerful Rebirth. I want more on the field, and I'm also want a second one. The great thing about this card is you could use this effect more than once per turn if you have 2 on the field. The attack boost. Right now, it's a 1,000 attack boost. If I get a third monster on the field, that's a 1,500 attack boost. Let's see. He negates it, obviously. Okay. Now, before he dies, I'm going to give an attack boost onto my Deskbot 004. There's something crazy about to happen. Get ready. You don't even know. Just watch. Okay, I take it. Now he's swinging in with Maximus. Oh boy. I don't know how quick it's gonna be. It's gonna flash like that. I just sent a level 9 Deskbot from the deck to the graveyard. I'm gonna go up to, let me pause it quick, 6,000 attack. 6,000. That's right. 6,000 attack. But you don't deal battle damage when you use its effect. So he does not take 3,000 to the face, but he's not done yet. You think that's great? He's not done. His second or third effect is activating right now. Ready? This is still in his battle phase. What? I just summoned 2 monsters on the field. That's right. When he destroys a monster by battle, I could summon 2 Deskbots from the graveyard or hand onto the field. Nuts. All right, choose to destroy himself. Yeet. Now, how does Deskbot level 9 work? How it works is during the main phase, you will give itself an attack boost equal to the amount of attack the other Deskbots on your field have, not counting himself. So what you want to do with Deskbot level 3 is boost itself or another Deskbot and then activate his effect, and he gains the attack boost until the end of your opponent's next turn. Also, if he attacks, your opponent cannot activate Wall D. They cannot activate Drowning Mirror Force. They can't act. It's like a goddamn Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon. Also, at the if it's about to be destroyed, I could destroy another Deskbot instead. So let's do that. Let's swing in. Bam, 3K the face. Now the great thing right now is you think it's 3K attack. Wrong. It's actually, at this moment, 4,500 attack on my opponent's turn. How is that possible? If he swings in with a Maximus, let's say he summons Maximus right now, which I should have done for the replay. If he attempts to destroy Deskbot in a level 9, I could destroy another Deskbot to protect itself. And then if he swings in, I could use the effect of Deskbot level 3 to boost up his attack to 4,500 attack if I have 3 Deskbots on the field. Crazy. But doesn't go through any of that. I boost. He swings in with Sandman into Deskbot level 3. Level 3 boosts himself up to 2,000 attack plus 1,500 since there's 3 on the field. Love it. And then this is pretty much it for the replay. He's not able to activate his back row on response to attack. You have to activate it early. And if he were to summon a Maximus, I could suicide into it, and then I could destroy my other Deskbots instead of being destroyed myself. So that is Deskbots right there. If you want to know how all that works, well, welcome to the review. YouTube, great replay of Deskbots. Now let's talk about what they do, starting with Deskbot level 3. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 9. That is the full deck type. The others are pendulums. We don't want to worry about them. The best one is level 3. On normal summon, this could special summon any Deskbot from the deck, and then it could immediately give itself or the other Deskbot a 1,000 to 1,500 attack boost within the damage step. A good card you want to summon with this is going to be Deskbot level 4. Deskbot level 4, once per battle, during damage calculation, which means they can't use a card like Mirror Wall, that's very good. You're going to be able to send any Deskbot monster from your deck to the graveyard to gain 500 attack times the level of that monster. So for example, if we send Deskbot level 9 during the damage calculation on your opponent's turn or my turn, it gains a 4,500 attack boost. If you summon it just alone, if it's alone and it destroys a monster by battle, you could special summon 2 Deskbots from the grave or hand on the destruction of an opponent's monster. So if it's alone and you send a level 9 to get that fat boost, you can now summon level 9 onto the field. Now let's talk about level 9 if we're summoning it off of our level 4. Level 9, summoned off level 4 is probably the best way to summon it. Besides using Limit Reverse, which summons a level 1,000 attack or less from the graveyard. What does this card do? You could also summon it with level 3. By the way, there's lots of ways to summon it. You just do not want to draw it. Because if you draw it, then you have to use level 4 to summon it. So level 9, once per turn during your main phase, you can make this card gain attack equal to the attack of the other Deskbots on the field. So instantly, if you summon it with level 3, it could instantly become a 2,000 attack monster, and it becomes a 3,000 attack monster on your opponent's turn. Also, it's an Armades. If they attack into it or you attack, no card effects can be activated. Very powerful. And you also could destroy another Deskbot on the field to protect it from being destroyed. Now, drawing it sucks, but you could send it to the grave. You could send it from the deck to the graveyard with level 4. Or you could special summon it from the deck with level 3, or you could special summon it from the hand with level 4. That's pretty much what the level 9 does. Now let's talk about Deskbot level 2. If this card is special summon, you could add a Deskbot from your deck to your hand. All machine type monsters you control gain 500 attack and defense except this card. So you want to special summon this off of level 3. Normal summon level 3, special summon level 2, then you get to search a level 3 again. Why do you want this? Because level 3 is not a once per turn for this card name. You could have 2 level 3s on the field and get a double boost. So what you want to do is summon level 3, special level 2, then either through Powerful Rebirth or Limit Reverse or Canadia or protection cards, make sure you protect your level 3 at all costs so you can normal summon the searched level 3 from level 2. So instantly, level 3 becomes 1k attack boosted, and you could also give it a 1k attack boost. So that's an instant 2,000 attack on the board plus a follow-up if you do 3 into 2. So I hope you're not confused yet. Then to end it, we have the Tuner. This card gains 500 attack for each machine type monster you control. And that's all you want to worry about. It's just a level 1 tuner. It's good for tuner plays. With powerful rebirth, you increase the level. With limit reverse, you're summoning monsters on the field. So think of all of the crazy synchro plays you could do. The synchro deck is going to increase up to 6. You could have 6 synchros. I don't know when. Maybe the day of the box set. That'd be great. So great for doing that. And the main synchro of this deck, which is not the boss monster, you don't want to be focusing on it, is Deskbot Jet. This card is a level 9 plus the level 1 tuner, so this could be summoned off limit reverse, and then you could have the level 1 to easily make this. With another monster on the field, it's 1.5k attack. It's 1500. It's 2500 attack with level 3 on the field. So if level 3 is on the field, you could boost it up to 2500. But what's its effects? It could summon any Deskbot from the deck by destroying a Deskbot you control. So let's say you have a Deskbot Jet and a level 2 on the field. What you're gonna do is you could destroy level 2 to summon level 3. Now with level 3 and your Deskbot Jet can go up to 2500. It's not that great, but its second effect is instead of summoning a Deskbot from the deck, you could destroy a Deskbot to destroy any face-up card in the field. It's definitely super situational. The main card of the deck is level 3. The core of the deck is 3. 3 summon 2, search 3. 3 summon 4, discard a level 9 from the deck. Special summon from the graveyard. Level 1, searched with 2 or specialed off 3 for Synchro Shokan plays. It's all connected. Machine Dupe is great. You can only play 1. You could special summon any extra Deskbot from the deck onto the field. So if you play Machine Dupe onto your Deskbot 3, you get to special summon another one of itself on the field. And real quick, you're gonna see a replay of me summoning 3 of these on the field. 1, 2, 3, and all 3 of them boosting a single monster. You do the math. How big is he gonna get? Okay, so what's gonna happen here? We're gonna normal summon. We're gonna say no. We're gonna activate Machine Duplication. We're gonna summon. No, wait, no, don't chain another card. Chill. 2 onto the field. I am sick. Now, this effect is during the damage step, okay? We could do it during the damage step. Let's boost him. Chain another card. Boost him. Chain another card. Boost him. How big? Oh, Jesus, 5,000 attack. And this is during either player's turn. That's a Machine Duplication, boy. That's a 2-card combo. Jurracs are here, and I don't think you could really make a good deck out of it by itself, and I don't think it really improves upon the top-tier Dino deck that we know of with Babysaurus and Survival's End. But with it comes one card that I'm very interested in, and that is Jurrac Meteor. Requires a Jurrac tuner, which I will probably use this level 2 tuner, and plus 2 level 4 monsters, so we could use Salamandra, we could use Megalo Smasher, we could use Giant Rex, all of those cards. Even, that's not it. You could also use Swamp Mirror. Love that. So, any 2 of these combined with this level 2 tuner to create the Jurrac Meteor. What happens when this card is synchro summoned? Destroy all cards on the field. Then, this is important because it says then you could special summon a tuner from your graveyard. So the tuner you used, which is your Jurrac Gallum, will then be special summoned on the field. Why is that so special? Well, prepare yourself. Yubel, when destroyed by the Jurrac Meteor, will miss the timing. It will not summon Ultimate Nightmare because the last thing to happen was not being destroyed. The last thing to happen was summoning this little tuner. Also, Gear Town will not summon Reactor Dragon. It will miss the timing. Yubel, Gear Town, miss the timing because the last thing to happen is summoning a tuner. Now, who says that Jurrac Meteor has to destroy itself? We could save it. We will save it. 2 good cards to save it is Dimension Gate. So if you Synchro Shokan your Jurrac Meteor, and destroy all cards in the field. You're going to chain Dimension Gate. It's going to banish Jurrac Meteor. Then Jurrac Meteor will destroy the Dimension Gate. Dimension Gate will special summon Jurrac Meteor back onto the field. So you're now going to have a field of a perfect OTK. 1200 attack, 2800, that's 4000 damage with your Dimension Gate combo after destroying the entire field. Also, Dress is pretty good. Forbidden Dress, play it onto your Jurrac Meteor, and it will now not destroy itself, protected by Dress, resummoned by Dimension Gate. Love it. Now, what does Gallum do itself? Besides being just a level 2 tuner, it does have an additional effect that we do not care about. When destroyed by battle, your opponent has to discard a card or their monster that destroyed it by battle must be destroyed. So what? The rest of Jurracs, really not worth talking about. I do not want to waste your time. We're going to normal summon our Scrap Shark. Scrap Shark, when a card effect is activated by anyone, it gets destroyed. It destroys itself. That's weird, right? So we're going to destroy it on purpose. We're going to activate the field spell by just playing it, and now it destroys itself. Well, that triggers itself and the field spell now. The field spell is going to special summon a scrap onto the field, and Scrap Shark is going to send a scrap from the deck to the graveyard. Let's watch that happen. All right, and you see, this is really important. In the TCG, you could choose your chain links. This is chain link 2, this is chain link 1. What that means is if they have a floodgate trap hole, my summoned Scrap Golem now does not get floodgated. I don't know what's it going to be like in Duel Links. Duel Links does not follow the rules. It's completely random, I promise you. It's not even, ooh, this was sent to the graveyard first. It's going to be random. So hopefully, if this is Chain Link 2, then your monster cannot be floodgated. Just a cool little trick if that happens, which you have no control of. Now we're going to use the Scrap Shark to send a Scrap Beast, a brand new tuner from the new box. And then we're going to use Scrap Golem's effect to select a scrap in the graveyard and special summon it onto our field or our opponent's field. We're going to play it onto our field. By the way, this is just a 2-card combo. This is just Field Spell and Scrap Shark so far. Synchro Shokan for the brand new Synchro Scrap Twin Dragon. Oh my Jesus, destroy a card in the field, send 2 back to the hand. Don't worry, we'll go through the full review and I'll explain everything. This is just to wow you. All right. Kokon Miru is going to Kokon Miru. Diamond, Earn Knight into Sandman to negate my back row. Special summon Maximus. Maximus is going to destroy my Scrap Twin Dragon. Now, 2 things are going to happen here. If anything happens to Scrap Twin Dragon by the opponent, we get to special summon a scrap from the graveyard. I get to special summon Scrap Golem. So if he did not have a good follow-up to take out my Scrap Golem, 2500 attack, Scrap Golem if something happens, but he's also triggering the field spell. So we're going to summon Scrap Golem. We're going to do the field spell. The field spell is special summoning Scrap Goblin. Now, Scrap Goblin cannot be destroyed by battle. It can't. But if it gets attacked while it's face up on the field, it destroys itself at the end of the battle phase. See what happens. All right, he kills our god. Just to show you, but look, both attacks and it survives. Now, before it kills itself in the end of the battle phase, by the way, when it kills itself in the end of the battle phase, it gets to add any scrap card from the graveyard to the hand. Any. So that's pretty cool. Summon off the field and protect your life points and search for any scrap monster in the graveyard. But instead of letting it destroy itself by its own effect, we're going to activate Scrap Storm. Now, Scrap Storm, target a scrap monster you control, send a scrap monster from your deck to the graveyard, then draw a card, then destroy that monster. Let's do it. We're going to send Scrap Chimera to the graveyard, and then we're going to use Scrap Goblin effect. We drew a card, we drew a Scrap Goblin, and then Scrap Goblin's going to add Chimera. Chimera on summon, special summon a scrap from the graveyard. Love it. All right, he's all protected. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, I'm going to Powerful Rebirth for my Scrap Shark, and he's like, no way, that's crazy. I would not allow you to do that. I saw what happened last time. Definitely not allowing that. Fine. So I'm going to normal summon Scrap Chimera. I'm going to special summon Scrap Beast. I'm going to use Scrap Storm on a Scrap Beast. I'm going to send a scrap to the graveyard, draw a card, use Scrap Beast effect, and I'm going to use Scrap Factory effect. So I'm going to add Golem to my hand. I'm also gonna special summon a golem onto the field. Now, by the way, if our powerful rebirth was not negated, just by summoning and activating Chimera, we could have had all of this without Scrap Storm. So we did not need Scrap Storm, but we needed our powerful rebirth to not be negated. All right, special summon, Shokan for Scrap Twin Dragon. Scrap Twin Dragon, destroy our field spell, send both cards back to the hand. Lethal, yeet, scraps. YouTube loves scraps. I hope you enjoyed the replay you just watched. We're gonna talk about Scrap Twin Dragon, even though you probably got the idea from the replay. It is a level 9 synchro. Once per turn, select one card you control, 2 cards your opponent controls, destroy your card, send their 2 back to the hand. If your opponent does anything to Scrap Twin, if it goes to the graveyard, if it's destroyed, you get to special summon a scrap from the graveyard. Special summoning Scrap Golem from the graveyard is great because it allows you to resummon Scrap Twin onto the field. Usually, they might be expending their biggest resource just to take out Scrap Twin, but then they also need something else to take out Golem, which is going to be very difficult for them to do so. So that's great. The initial way to summon your Scrap Twin is going to be with your Golem, special summoning a level 4 tuner, your level 4 tuner being your Scrap Beast. Scrap Beast is great. If this card is destroyed by a scrap effect, you could add a scrap from the graveyard to your hand. So this works with the older card that we have, Scrap Storm. Target a scrap monster you control, send a scrap from your deck to the graveyard, draw a card, then destroy. This also works not only with Scrap Beast, it also works with Scrap Factory. So Scrap Storm will destroy your scrap, which will trigger your Scrap Factory. When a card effect destroys your scrap monster, you could special summon a scrap from the deck in addition to also giving 200 attack and defense onto all of your scraps. So Scrap Factory is the perfect way to get Golem onto the field besides just tribute summoning. So these are the new cards, Scrap Factory, Scrap Beast, and also Scrap Goblin, and with the Scrap Twin. Now in the TCG, the core combo was Chimera and Beast. You would summon Beast, you would set Scrap Storm, you would send Chimera from the deck to the grave, you would destroy your Scrap Beast would add Chimera, you would draw a card, then next turn you would summon Chimera to special summon Scrap Beast from the grave. But this only allows you to Synchro Shokan into a Scrap Synchro. There are no level 8 Scrap Synchros. The core is Scrap Dragon. Unfortunately, we don't have that, so the full deck's not here. This is the true boss monster, but for Duel Links, our boss monster will be Scrap Twin, and I'm A-okay with that. But with the new tuner can use Chimera. Chimera could special summon the level 3 tuner to spam Scrap Archfiend onto the field. Also, Scrap Goblin is so besides being a level 3 tuner, it cannot be destroyed by battle. But when attacked while face up and not being destroyed by battle, it destroys itself at the end of the battle phase. And like Scrap Beast, it gets to add a scrap from the graveyard to the hand when destroyed by a scrap effect. Also, a cool combo is with Scrap Golem, you could special summon your Scrap Goblin from your graveyard onto your opponent's side of the field in attack position. And since it can't be destroyed by battle, you can attack all your monsters into it and they take a ton of damage and then it destroys itself at the end of the battle phase. That is elite. Now, Golem plus Goblin, besides summoning on your opponent's side of the field, you could summon it onto your side of the field to make any level 8 Synchro Shokan. You can make Stardust, you can make Red Dragon Archfiend, so you definitely need a big Synchro deck to fully utilize the best of scraps. Okay, we have a Scrap Goblin on the field. I'm gonna put the Scrap Chimera back into the deck, and we'll just put one other card back in the deck also. All right, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna activate, I could set this turn 1. I could have this face up or face down. It doesn't matter. But let's say I summon it face up attack. Now it's my opponent's turn. On my opponent's turn, I could act after setting or summoning. I could activate Scrap Storm. Scrap Storm will send a Chimera to the graveyard, and then it will destroy this. I will draw, and then I will add, destroying is actually the last thing, and then I'm gonna add a Scrap Chimera to my hand with the effect of Goblin. That's all off of a 2-card combo. That's just Scrap Storm and Scrap Goblin, okay? Then next turn, I could normal summon my Scrap Chimera, special summon Goblin by its own effect, and then make an instant Scrap Archfiend. So that's a great, when you have a goblin in the graveyard, Chimera turns into an instant scrap archfiend. Now back to the scrap factory. We're gonna use another old card called Scrap Shark, which you saw in the replay. If any card effect is activated from either player, it destroys itself, which will then trigger the Scrap Factory to summon your golem from the deck. That's the core combo. Now, besides Scrap Shark destroying itself, we have another card called Scrap Orthros. Scrap Orthros, if you control a scrap monster, you could special summon this card from your hand, then destroy itself. Then that will trigger your Scrap Factory. And if you have a scrap in the graveyard, you could add that scrap to your hand by this card destroying itself. Now, don't be fooled. This card says, can only be special summoned by controlling a face-up scrap monster. This is old text. It has not received an errata. What this really means, and it's hidden, this card can only initially be special summoned. The word initially is not in the text, but that's what it means. And why is that relevant? That means that when this is destroyed by its own card effect or after it being properly summoned and is now sent in the graveyard, you can use Golem to special summon it from the grave. The Twitch chat thought otherwise. I had to prove them otherwise. So there you go. That's a small little trick due to old text. Let's do that combo real quick. We're gonna view the deck. We're gonna add our Orthros. All right, I'm gonna play Scrap Factory. I'm going to normal summon my goblin. I'm going to active, and by the way, we don't need any of this, so we're gonna put all this away just to show you that this is the combos. Okay, now we're gonna special summon Orthros by its own effect, and then by its own effect, we're gonna destroy Goblin or Orthros. Let's just say we'll destroy Orthros, whatever. That will trigger the Scrap Factory to then special summon our Golem. Golem will activate to special summon Orthros. And then we're gonna Synchro Shokan for our Scrap Twin. Love it. The other scrap cards are not worth talking about. Some people in the chat think that this might be fun. You could use Scrap Searcher while in the graveyard to special summon it onto your opponent's side of the field with the effect of Golem. And then Scrap Searcher will destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls that are not scraps. That might be funny, but probably not played in the optimal way to play the deck. Hope you enjoyed that review of Scraps.